It's video E2 to show you how to multiply a 1-digit times a 2-digit number. I'm going to show you a couple methods today, not the standard algorithm yet though. So today we have, our first method is repeated addition. So if I got 29 times 5, I could go 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 29 times. Or I could take 5 29s and put them in a column so I'm ready to add them. And then if I do, check this out, 9, 18, 27, 36, 45. Really, I'm kind of multiplying already right there. There's my repeated addition that's multiplying. 5 9s really is 45, which is the same thing I would get when doing 5 times 9. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. There's 2 times 5, plus my 4 more, 145. Second method. This is one a lot of kids will like after they see it for a couple times. It's the area model. So I'm going to draw a rectangle, and I'm going to take this first number and break it into its parts. So the 2 is really worth 20, and the 9 is in the 1's place, so it's really worth 9. And I'm going to put a plus sign between them, and I'm going to try to break this rectangle somewhere. It doesn't have to be perfect, but to try to make it look like the 20 is about twice as long as the 9. I still have this times 5, so he's coming in down here. And then I need to figure out how I would do this box. Well, in area, we take the width times the length, right? So this is 20 wide times 5. That would be 2 times 5 is 10. Pin my 0, I'm at 100. Area of this box, it's 9 wide, and it's still 5 tall. 9 times 5 is 45. And then what I need to do is add the area from that box and the area from that box together. And I get 145, which I'm pretty sure is the same answer we got when we did repeated addition. Let's try another area one. Start with the rectangle. The 3 is in the 10 spot, so it's really worth 30. The 7's in the 1, so it's really worth 7. Get a plus sign in there. 30 should be a lot bigger than 7. I'm going to go about right there. And down here I'm going to have times 3. Remember, I want the area of this first box, which is 30 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 1 0 to append. 90. Area of this box, it's 7 on top, and we know it's 3 on the side right there, so that also means it's 3 right there. 7 times 3 is 21. Add them together. Well, apparently I added that one in my head really fast. 90 plus 21 equals 111. Okay, let's try out partial products. This is probably a method a lot of people don't use. I'm going to line it up like I was doing standard. 29 times 5. But then I'm just going to do this part. 5 times 9, 45. I'm going to switch colors so you can see what I'm doing. We've used this 9 up, and we're getting ready to multiply by the 2. So the 2 is really worth 20. So now I like to take my number that's there and change it to a 0. So you can see I'm going to be doing 5 times 20. 5 times 20. Okay, I have a 0 to append, so it goes right there, and 5 times 2 is 10. Add them together, 145 again. One thing you may have noticed is the bigger number ends up being on the bottom of this when we do partial products. Let's try another one with partial products. 36 times 4, larger number on top. Take my 1s times my 1s. 6 times 4 is 24. We've used this 6, so it's now a 0. So I'm doing 4 times 30. Well, 4 times 3 is 12, and I have 1 0 to append. That would be 120. And then I'm just going to add them. 4, 4, and 1. Okay, let's try out like one more. I'll give you your choice. You can do area or partial today. Alright, I'm going to go with the area one first. 60 plus 5. And I know I didn't make that 60 big enough compared to the 5, but I want room to write my number in. Times 4. 4 times 60. Length times width. 4 times 6 is 24. 1 0 to append. That would be 240. Down here, length times width. This is 5. This is 4. 5 times 4 is 20. Add my two numbers together. 240 plus 20, and I should get 260. Guess what? If I do the partial products, check this out. It's going to be the same numbers except upside down. 5 times 4 is 20. This is now a 0 because the 6 is really 60. 4 times 60. 4 times 6 is 24. 1 0 to append. 240. And there we are with the same exact thing, 260. So both of these methods I'm going to be multiplying to get the same numbers. It's just a little bit different about how I line them up.